Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here. We've got a little bit more news on Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. It's finally been added to the Steam store, although there's no release date or price or anything given. It's finally been added. There's a couple new screenshots, as well as a couple old ones, and some new gameplay videos. So I thought we would go ahead and just kind of flip through it, and I'll show you guys, what kind of new stuff we've seen now that it's been added. Obviously, if you want to check this stuff out for yourself, you can just hop on the store page. I'll have a link in the description. Most interesting, I think, is probably the fact that they have some initial system requirements, and it does say that they're subject to change. However, we can see that the processor requirements are actually extremely low. An Intel i3 is pretty far down there. Most gaming computers, you're going to have at least an i5, and this is just something that you went out and bought pre-assembled. If you are building your own gaming computer, you probably have an i7 or an AMD equivalent. So processor requirements, very low. Again, these are minimum specs though, not recommended. Memory, only 4 gigs. Graphics card, an Intel HD 4600 or an NVIDIA GT 730. Those aren't particularly great cards, so again, nothing too impressive there. Storage space, 40 gigs. Wow. So this is going to be a big game. I think Fallout 4 was... I just did a recommended specs comparison for Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition, and Fallout 4 is like 30 gigs to give you some sort of perspective on that. So this is a big game. Hopefully that means we've got very high resolution textures, which I assume is going to be the case, as well as a lot of other stuff, really high poly models and things like that. But yeah, so at least some vague idea on what the minimum system requirements will be. I'd like to see the recommended, but at least that's something to go on for now. So let's take a quick look at these screenshots. Oh, actually we have seen this one, I believe. This one looks new, but this is from a video that we've already seen. This is from the first Siege gameplay video that they released. You can tell by the armor that the guy is wearing. I believe this is the Sturgian faction, and they were attacking one of the Calradic Empire factions. And let's see, this one, it looks sort of familiar, but I don't recognize the haircut. But we've seen similar shots to this, if not the same one. Seen that one already. This is, I think, a screenshot from a video that we've seen. I don't know if I've seen this as a still image, but this shows the... like the siege in progress sort of menu. You can see what kind of equipment is being used. You can request a parlay. Let's get this. Oh, it's not very big. Okay. Well, you can request a parlay. You can sally forth to fight them outside the castle walls, or you can abandon the settlement, and it shows you who's involved. And then we've got another just sort of action shot. I do like the barding on this horse. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's check out some of these videos. I think they're mostly just gameplay trailers. Yeah, it's only a minute long. Let's get some audio in here. This is not any footage that I believe we've seen before, although it looks like it could be taken from... Yeah, it looks like it's the same siege battle that we saw in that first siege video. It's just a more cinematic view of it, because the factions look the same, the castle looks the same. Yeah, these are definitely the Sturgians. You can tell by the furs and stuff that they're wearing. But yeah, we're getting some interesting looks at the factions here. And that looks pretty cool. The ladders go up. I love the way they bow. You can actually see the weight from the top of the ladder bending the ladder as it goes up. That's a really nice touch, and something that a lot of games would just kind of gloss over. Because, the ladder flips up in a matter of seconds. It's not really a big deal, but it's really nice to see them paying attention to detail like that. Let's see what this one is. Oh, this one's a little bit longer. Okay. Oh, we've seen this. So this is the Gamescom Siege Defense video. This is the one where the, I believe the Western or Southern Calradic Empire is attacking, and we have... the Battanians on the defensive. It's the same video that this still is taken from. And then there was one other video here This is the first siege defense video, so this is what I've been referring to. So if you haven't seen those already, I highly suggest you check them out. I have done, coverage on these, and I guess I can link these in the description for you guys as well, but I'm sure everybody's seen these at this point, especially if you're watching this video. But yeah, so Bannerlord on Steam, that's a good sign. It means we're getting closer to possibly some early access, maybe? Although it's not... Well, I guess they could change it to early access here, but since it doesn't say anything about availability, we can't really speculate. However, I do think this means we are getting very close to some sort of early access or beta. Whether it's an open or closed beta, I don't know. Based on the fact that they've uploaded it to Steam, I think they're going to go with like an early access open beta type thing where you pay to get in, but it's open to anybody rather than doing like a closed beta where they do like a drawing for keys. So yeah, I think we're getting close. They did promise us, or they didn't necessarily promise, but they said they had hoped to get the game in our hands in some form by the end of the year. And since it's late October, we're getting into November, they are sort of running out of time to do that. And this might mean that they're making their move on, coming through on that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video, just trying to keep you up to date with Bannerlord. I've got a little bit more content planned for it in the meantime. But obviously, as soon as I get my hands on it, I'll show you guys some gameplay as well. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time showing off this update for you guys, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next video.